Hello. Wow, that was abhorrent. I don't have an intro. I've been doing this for 2 years. Wait. Hey, what's going on, guys? Blue Ninja Gamer here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So I was sitting here thinking, right? There's a lot of moves in Pokemon, and I often see like Pokemon be played up. But what about their moves? Right, like a move defines a Pokemon. Arceus could be as strong as you want, but if Arceus is using Tackle, it's not really doing much more damage than a Pidgey using fucking Explosion. So, I wanted to power scale Pokemon moves. And so we have this beautiful tier list. I'm not a big power scaler. I don't watch power scaling videos. So I tried my best to like copy the tiers. So up here we have Multiversal Plus, which is like probably one move, I'm not 100% sure. Universal to Galaxy, Planetary, Continental to Island, City to Town, City Block to Building, and then could probably kill like Dave on the street, but not doing much, and then not hurting a fly. I'm going to take a bunch of things into account. I'm going to take base power. I'm going to take the name of the move, the description if I feel like it. If I'm confused, I'll ask ChatGPT to put like people in a fighting ring. And I guess this is sorted alphabetically. I don't know how many moves are here, so I'm sorry if your favorite move, Twinkle Tackle, is in here. I'm sorry to the Twink community. Anyways, let's get started because this is going to take a very long time. And we're starting with a big one. 10 million volt Thunderbolt. I'm sorry. 10 million? ChatGPT. Describe a scenario describing what would happen if some guy got hit with a 10 million volt Thunderbolt. Would he be okay? Would the city be okay? The outcome would be catastrophic. Dear God. Cardiac arrest, thermal damage, localized destruction, power surges. For the city could experience destruction. Alright, that seems pretty fucking powerful. So, starting off strong, Pikachu's move can fucking kill everyone. Absorb, I don't see hurting a fly. It's like 20 base power. Fucking Bellsprout gets it. Accelerock is like Lycanroc throwing a rock really fast at you, right? Like that's like its whole move. I mean, could probably hurt like Steve, but I don't know if it's breaking a building. Acid Armor is a defensive move. I'm gonna put any defensive move like right here unless it's like fucking I don't know. But if it's like a crazy defensive move, I'm gonna put it high. Acid Downpour is like Z Acid. I mean, Acid Rain could be pretty devastating to like a house. Like I could see it like breaking your shed in the middle of nowhere, but like it's not breaking down the White House, unlike Pikachu's Thunderbolt. Acid Spray is like Acid Downpour light. It lowers your special defense, so like maybe it'll make you like grossed out. It'll make you disgusted. You might go ew and then take a shower. Oh wait, that's like, wait, is that actually the move? Some fucking trash sprays its acid all over you, and you're like, this is disgusting. This is incredible. All right, acid is trash. Acrobatics, I like to imagine like acrobatics is just like a flying type like running at you and like punching you a bunch with like its hands, and if it's holding an item, that's why it does less damage because it uses like one less hand. Well, depending on the Pokemon, I could see it like hurting. Like if Mega Aerodactyl were to acrobatics me, I'd probably dead. But if like Pidgey were to acrobatics me, I feel like I could take that pretty well. So I'm gonna put it in like could probably kill a normal dude. I don't know, because there's a lot of strong flying types, but there's also like like Cutifly, and Cutifly isn't killing anyone. Acupressure is fraudulent. Aerial Ace is not a move. Aeroblast. That's Lugia's signature move, right? Lugia can like create hurricanes, so that's what I imagine going on. Um, let me do a quick deck search. Lugia. Let me see. Guardian of the Sea, don't care. Devastating power. Could blow apart regular houses? Damn. Could fucking blow up your house. 40-day storm? What is this, the Bible? Continental to island level. That's a pretty strong move. After you is only good if, I don't know. Agility's like meh. Air cutter. What is that, light breeze? Air slash? I mean, it made me flinch. But like, no. All out pummeling. Wait, I'm curious. Wait, aren't all Z moves like copyrighted? Should I thug out and just do it anyways? No, I don't want to get hit with an ad. I imagine all out pummeling is like pretty strong, right? It could probably like break a city block, probably kill everyone inside. Not much more though. Ally switch is defensive, amnesia is defensive, anchor shot. Okay, now this is like depends on how heavy the Delmise is, right? Like if it's like a shiny Delmise, like freshly polished, freshly made, I don't think it's killing Steve. But if it's rusty and like gives you like poisoning, like I can see it like destroying the building depending on like, you know, how it's aimed, how it's targeted. I'm just gonna put it at can kill a normal dude. Ancient power is just throwing a bunch of rocks, right? Yeah, it's like weak. Apple acid. I have an apple right here. I want to take a bite out of it, but that's disgusting. I just imagine like apple juice and well, I drink apple juice on the regular. So, Aqua Jet is weak. Aqua Ring is weak. Aqua Tail is just like splashing you with water. It's fine. Arm Thrust, I feel like could probably kill a normal dude because like, you know, it hurts a lot. Aromatherapy could probably get you high, so I'm gonna put it at like could probably kill a normal dude depending on like their intolerance. Like if they have asthma, aromatherapy is like the perfect counter. Aromatic mist up here for the same reason. Assist? No. Fraudulent. Assurance like steals. No, that's thief. Assurance doesn't do anything, but it has Weavile on it, so I want to put it in like probably kill you because I like Weavile. Astonish has 30 base power. Nothing. Astral Barrage. Ooh. Okay, so I think in the games, like, Calyrex has the power to, like, Dynamax itself, right? So going off of that, and, like, assuming that Calyrex should throw off, like, massive Astral Barrages, like, that's a city to town level. Wait. Write a scenario. Write a scenario where Calyrex Shadow Dynamaxes and uses Astral Barrage on a fictional city. Explain the impact this may have. Imagine a fictional city named Lumani, a bustling metro. Imagine a fictional city named Lumine, a bustling metropolis known for its advancing technology and towering skyscrapers nestled on the edge of a mystical forest. One day, the atmosphere grows ominously tense as the skies darken. From the depths of the enchanted forest, Calyrex Shadow, a Pokemon of immense psychic and ghostly power, emerges. It's ascended high above the city, its spectral eyes glowing with an eerie light. As Calyrex reaches its peak height, it begins to Dynamax. The air around it crackles with intense energy. As it glows to an enormous size, towering over Lumine like a dark god. The sheer presence of the Dynamax Calyrex Shadow sends shockwaves through the city, causing tremors to shake buildings and shatter glass. Citizens of Lumine look up in terror as the sky is filled with swirling vortex of dark energy. With a chilling cry, Calyrex Shadow unleashes its signature move, Astral Barrage. Hundreds of ghostly orbs infused with otherworldly energy forming around the colossal Pokemon. These orbs pulsating with malevolent light, each one a conduit of Caloric Shadow's formidable power. The orbs rain down upon Lumine in a relentless barrage, each impact creating a devastating explosion of psychic and ghostly energy. Impact on the city. Structural devastation. The orbs strike the tallest skyscrapers first, pulverizing. Dude, this guy's creating 9/11. Pulverizing them in an instant. The buildings collapse like dominoes, their debris scattering across the city. The impact craters left behind glow with an unearthly light, crackling with residual energy that destabilizes the ground itself. Psychic shockwaves. Yeah, I think the city's fucked. Attack order is like a bunch of bees, so it could probably kill someone. Attract depends on the Pokemon, but like I think in general it's not hurting a fly. But if like Quillfish uses attract, like you're dead, like you're cooked. Aurasphere is like Lucario throwing a beam of light, which sounds pretty scary, until you realize that like every Pokemon can use Aurasphere. So I'm gonna put in like can kill a human, but it's not really breaking a building. Aura Wheel is Morpeko's move. Morpeko's weak. Aura Beam, it's pretty cold. I'll put like all the ice moves that like could probably kill someone, because like I don't know how cold it is. Aurora Veil is pretty. Autonomize, no. Avalanche could probably destroy. Wait, how strong is an avalanche? ChatGPT, how strong is an avalanche? Avalanche is a speed and force. Oh god. Speed 60 to 80 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. That's a lot of force. Destruction, trees, buildings, and roads. It's a lot. I'm gonna put that city into town level because that's a lot of avalanche. Baby Doll Eyes is free. Bad. Batty Bad. I don't know what Batty Bad does. Baneful Bunker. Depends on the context. Like if this is like in war, I think a Baneful Bunker could be like continental to island level because of like the nuke that will follow. But like in general, I think Toxapex just bunkering up isn't really gonna hurt you as long as you don't kick the Toxapex. Barred Barrage like sends a bunch of like needles. I don't know what Barrage does, so I assume it does nothing. Barrier also doesn't do anything. Baton Pass. Beak Blast is like an explosion, right? Yeah, that's killing you instantly. Beat Up depends on the Pokemon. Like if Zacian uses Beat Up, you're dead. But in general, I think it could kill. No, using one Pokemon though. Beat Up has like 1 base power. No, Behemoth Bash and Behemoth Blade are like moves that are so strong that they can hurt like Eternatus, right? I know we've all seen the move animation. It's like a big sword, and for that I'm gonna put Behemoth Blade at like island level. Call me crazy, but I could see it being island level. And Behemoth Bash is probably like city to town, maybe. Like it's a big shield. I'll put it there. Belch, I see Guzzlord, but it's like acid, right? Like it can probably kill you. Belly Drum's gonna kill the Pokemon first. Bestow, don't know what that does. Bide. Ooh. Now, if you launch a nuke at Bide and the Pokemon survives, it's gonna hit back with like 20 billion times the force. So for that, it's like Multiversal Plus, because it only scales off of what you hit it with. Like if Goku like sneezes on it, and Onix has been biting for 2 turns, death. Everyone's dead. But if it's like a sneeze, I guess like Onix is hitting with the power of like a strong sneeze. So yeah. Bind, no, bad. Bite could probably like hurt you, but not really much more. Bitter Malice, I don't know what that does, so I'm just gonna put it there. Black Hole Eclipse. I've seen a Z move animation. Don't they just like summon a black hole? That's just a black hole. We're all dead. Blast Burn is like the starter move, and it's a Charizard move, so it has to be like city to town, right? Because Charizard has like fire, and fire hurts. Blaze Kick is killing you, but not really breaking a building. Oh yeah, this is probably the worst time to mention this, but I'm just assuming that the attack like hits once. Like this is like the devastation one version of the attack does. Not like multiple, right? Like you'll die if you get bitten by Squirtle 100 times. But if you're bit one time, like the Blaze Kid's gonna incinerate you. But like it's gonna leave everything else behind. Bleak Wind Storm is like a hurricane, right? Depends on the hurricane. I can see it being like city to town, because hurricanes are generally like pretty scary. I mean, it's like the Wind God's hurricane. So I'll put it there, but it misses a lot. So Blizzard can make you pretty cold. It's like a city blocked a building, right? Although it is a blizzard, it's pretty. I don't know. I don't know. I'll put it here because I like Rotom Fridge. Block is the strongest move ever. You can't leave, so like you're stuck there forever, basically. That's scary. Bloom Doom is like big grass, right? Or like big plant energy. I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna just put it in like not hurting a fly. Like thinking about it logically, like if a big leaf were to hit you, you'd be fine, right? If like green like radiates around you, you'll look like the Hulk for a little bit. But it like other than that, like you're fine. Legendary signature move, probably like kills everyone. Although, Reshiram and Zekrom like created like big rivers in Unova just from like fighting. But they had to fight for a long time, so it's like city to town, I guess. Body press depends on the Pokemon. Obviously, if it's like Dynamaxed Wailord, we're all dead. But like other than that, like I mean, it's just a Pokemon jumps on you. Body slam is the same thing. Bolt beak is it's gonna kill you, but not really anything else. Bolt strike is the same as blue flare. Like I think Reshiram and Zekrom are like Omega frauds. Bone club. I mean, oof. Bone rush is also kind of just like I imagine they just hit you in the head with like a bone. Like it doesn't. I mean, that sounds disgusting, actually. Ew. Boom burst is actually pretty interesting because I don't. How loud is a boom burst? Boom burst Pokemon. Let me see. The user attacks everything with a terrible explosive sound. The explosions are pretty strong. What's the strongest explosion? Strongest explosion ever. The Sar Bomba. That's a nuclear bomb, right? I'm gonna put it like Island or Continental, because it's a big explosion. Hang on, I have to go use the bathroom, and I'm just gonna leave this in. You guys just enjoy the music. I'll be right back. Now, some would say if I was a real gamer, I would have just pissed my pants. And that's true. However, I'm currently like piss maxing right now. Like I need to maximize like the ratio of absorbable piss to pants for whenever it comes to really matter. Like if I'm playing Overwatch, the pants must be peed. Bounce is like the Pokemon goes really high. That could kill someone. And depending on how high the Pokemon goes, like it could do sizable damage. Like it could break your house. Like imagine Gyarados using Bounce and then falling and blowing everything up. That'd suck. Bouncy Bubble sounds weak. Branch Poke also sounds weak. It's Grookey's move, right? Like that's not doing damage. Brave Bird. Uh-oh. The bird goes really fast. And it's so reckless it like deals damage to itself. So what if the Brave Bird like hits your house? That is dealing like damage insurance won't cover. Breaking Swipe is stupid. Breaknet Blitz could probably like kill you, but nothing more. Cause like it's kind of just like a Pokemon running really fast at you. And like Sure, if a big Pokemon did it, it would suck. But like in a vacuum, it's kind of just like I could breakneck blitz with like my car. Although if I were to drive my car like really fast into like a house, that could like break the house. So I think it goes into this tier. Brick break. The name, it's in the name. I mean, it breaks the building bricks. So I think his building level. That's pretty fair. Brian is this shit I do to chicken. Brutal swing. Like what even is brutal swing, right? It's like swing your hands really fast. Bubble beam is, I mean, bubbles. Bubble is also bubble beam. Bug bite. I think depending on the Pokemon, like if a mosquito were to bug bite you, ugh. But if it's like, although, I don't know. I feel like bug bite is stronger than regular bite because bugs can carry like disease. And bug buzz is fucking annoying, so I'll put it here. Like although it's a noise-based move, so you can just like put it in your earbuds. Bulk up is pretty fraudulent. Bulldoze, although, I think any ground-based attack could probably like kill someone instantly, except for like the bone moves. Because like people get hit with bones all the time. Like you ever had like sex? That's just bone, right? So I think like any human can survive that, but I think a bulldoze could kill a human. It could probably like destroy a building too, depending on the bulldoze. Bullet punch, it has bullet in the name, probably can kill you. Bullet seed, same reason. Like guns hurt. Burn up is like it's like a Pokemon using like all of its fire energy, right? So like that's like could probably destroy a building reasonably, and like I could see it destroying like a small town. Though, nah. I think Blast Burn is stronger because it's like Charizard, but like any fire type can burn up, right? Burning Jealousy, fire hurts, fire kills. Buzzy Buzz, I don't know. It's an EV move. Calm Mind, no. Camouflage, depending on. Okay, hear me out, right? I think Camouflage could be like planetary because during the Cold War, information getting out was a big problem because it could lead to like nuclear devastation. So if Kecleon were to camouflage itself as like a U.S. operative, right, and enter like a Russian military base, or vice versa, it disguises itself as a Russian operative and enter a U.S. military base, then like we'd be like, holy shit, they're in here. We must launch the nukes, and Kecleon would like indirectly lead to like the destruction of the world because World War III would kill us all. So planetary, kill us all. Captivate, nah. What does that say? Catastrophica? Yo, that sounds like a fucking bowel disease. Yo, I don't want Pika's shit everywhere. Ceaseless Edge probably like kill you. Like it's like Samurott grabbing its sword and like slicing you, right? Ow, ow, what a pain. Celebrate depends on the birthday. But I think it's like pretty harmless. All of it's like a gender reveal party, like that could probably like city block level. Actually, thinking about it, because like, what about that? You guys hear about that family that like blew up like 20 pounds of, or some like large amount of dynamite to celebrate like them having a boy? Imagine how embarrassing it would be to have like a gender reveal party and then like indirectly killing the baby. The gender is none. Charge beam is electricity, but like I think you'll be okay. I think any person will be okay. Charge is the same thing. Charm, no. Chatter. Put that at could probably kill someone depending on like how annoying it is. Like if it's really bad, like you might end it all. Chip away can never kill you. Chloroplast is like a bunch of plant green. I think we're fine. Like it's just plant stuff. Circle throw might kill you depending on like how you land. Like if the Pokemon like grabs you and like swings you into a brick, you're dead. But like if they just like throw you onto the street, let you roll, catch your footing, you're okay. You'll be okay. So although it does switch you out like forcibly, so you can like run away. I think you're fine. Clamp might hurt, but it's a clamper also. Clanging scales. That's like where Como goes bing 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 bing, right? You're fine if it clings its scales. But Clangor's Soul Blaze, Como like channels like its inner chi and does like a fucking Goku strike. That's scary. I think it's like city to town. And Clangor's Soul could probably like destroy a building. No, it's just noise. Yeah, it's just noise. But Clangor's Soul Blaze is like Goku Blast. Clear Smoge is pretty fine, depending on like what it clears. Like if it clears your bank account, like I think it could probably kill you. And for that I'm gonna put it up a tier. But like if it like clears like your depression, like you're fine. In fact, you're like buffed even. Close combat is killing you instantly. I don't think it's killing like a building because like you can't punch a building, right? Like if you go try to punch like bricks, your fists are just gonna break out and bleed. How far are we? Oh dear God, what is this? What the hell? Dude, is Arceus gay? Why are some of these rainbow? Whatever. All right, we need to go faster. Coaching, fraud. Comet punch is, I mean, it's just a punch. You're fine. Confide, don't know what that does. Confuse ray, depends where you are. Like if you get confused on like the subway, you might like walk off. But other than that, you should be fine. Constrict is, oh, you get like wrapped to death, right? Like some people are into that, but for most people, it would like kill them on the spot. Continental Crush. Need I even say more? Need I even say more? It's literally continental. They grab a continent and drop it on your head. We're all dead, actually. Everyone's dead. Because, like, the force of dropping a continent down would, like, cause crazy waves everywhere. That'd be bad. Conversion, that's fine. Copycat is also fine. Core Enforcer is like a big beam of light, so it could probably like, I can see it reasonably destroying like a city and or town because it's like a legendary move. But like an island, nah, not happening. Corkscrew Crash, like the Pokemon spins a lot, could probably like kill you, but not like a building. Corrosive Gas, ooh, depending on like the amount of gas that's released, this is like a town level issue because like the Pokemon like does the gas thing and then just kills everyone. Like the entire infrastructure is destroyed. Cosmic Power is fine. Cotton Guard is fine. Cotton Spore is fine. Counter, I think less so than Bide. I can see it being like planetary, but like Bide's thing is like it can do anything. Counter only works on like one like hit move, I guess. Plus you have to survive and like can't have sturdy. Court change, I guess it depends on where you are. Like if you're a sports fan, it could probably kill you if you bet all your life savings. But yeah, Covet steals your money, so it could probably steal your life or something. Crab Hammer, crabs are very big, scary, could kill you probably. Crafty Shield doesn't do much. Cross Chop could probably kill you, but not really a building. Cross Poison could probably kill you because it's a poison type attack. Crunch is like an elevated bite, although I think you could be fine depending on the Pokemon. Like Squirtle gets Crunch. Like we're not dying to Squirtle, come on. Or if like my dog were to Crunch, like my arm would bleed, but I'd be fine. Crush Claw is fine. Crush Grip is Regigigas' move, right? Regigigas is like in lore pretty strong. Like it moves the continents, so I'm just gonna put it at like continental because it's Regigigas. Curse, I don't know why it's question mark. Can't see it hurting you. Ooh, Ghost Curse. Yo, it could like haunt a building, and that's scary. Ghosts are scary. Cut, probably like kills you because it like can cut down a tree, right? With like utmost ease. Like any Pokemon can cut down a tree with that power. So that's pretty scary. Dark Pulse is like evil aura. Dark Void could like didn't it like destroy it like a small town or something. Like Darkrai put that entire town in its dream. Darkest Lariat is Incineroar, like spinning really fast. It could kill you, but not really anything else because bro is a wrestler. Dazzling Gleam, you're fine. Decorate, like, is an upgrade. Defend Order has a lot of Bs. You're fine. Defense Curl, you're fine. Defog, it's like a blast of wind. You're fine. Destiny Bond, like, could kill you, but are you killing the Destiny Bonder? Right? Like, you have to kill the Pokemon with Destiny Bond. Other than that, it's just like, I will die. I will kill you if you kill me. And it's like a mutual agreement. Detect is fine. Devastating Drake. Okay, this is like an upgraded Draco Meteor, right? The meteors killed the dinosaur. So, like, I'll put it at, like, planetary. I don't know when we get to Draco Meteor. Oh, here's the dragon. The dragon, thing. Diamond Storm has a lot of rocks. Probably break your house. Dig is like the origin of every Pokemon move, but like the Pokemon just like goes into the ground and then hits you. They're not really like moving the ground. Dire Claw could like poison or sleep you. That's pretty scary. Disable, like if it disables like your breathing, that could be pretty scary because it like disables a move, right? And humans don't really have moves. So like, what if he disables your ability to walk? You're fucked. So, yeah. Disarming Voice is pretty harmless. Discharge could, like, reasonably destroy, like, a city block. Although, I don't know. It's, like, just like an electrical pulse. So you'd be fine. Like, it might, like, fuck up your Wi-Fi, kill you, but Dive is just a Pokemon swimming. Dizzy Punch is fraudulent. Doom Desire sounds scary. I think it can destroy a city and town just by his name. I guess it's the Wishmaker. What if Jirachi makes a wish to kill everyone? Double Edge has 2 edges, so it might like break your house, right? If you think about it, like if it breaks like the 2 crucial supports, goodbye house, goodbye. Especially in this economy. Double hit. I just imagine like Ambipom like hits you twice, and Ambipom just sucks. Double Iron Bash can like one-shot every Pokemon, right? So I'm confident it can like one-shot your house. Double Kick is pretty fine. Double Slap is pretty fine too. Double Team is pretty reasonable unless like Cosmoem double teams, in which case there's 2 black holes now and we're all dead. Draco Meteor is the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. Dragon Ascent is the move that Rayquaza uses to stop 2 legendary behemoths from beefing. Dragon Breath is kind of like a Dragon Sneeze. I can see Dragon Claw killing someone. Dragon Dance is cool. Dragon Darts, like 2 Dreepies are shot at you, which is scary. But it's not like destroying your house. Dragon Energy is like Kameyamama, right? I think. So, but it's like Diet Kamehameha, right? I can see it like breaking your house or like destroying like the apartment building you're in, but like your entire town, no. Dragon Hammer is big tree, like falling, and if anyone's ever been in a hurricane before, or like seen like the disaster, trees like fuck up your house. You don't think about it, but trees are like strong. So city blocker building seems pretty fair. Dragon Pulse is like a big dragon sneeze, you're dead. Dragon Rage always does 40 damage, so it depends on like who you are. If you're like a baby, you're dead, or if you're like a grandpa, you're dead. But if you're like middle-aged, you're pretty fine. So I'll put it in like not hurting a fly. Dragon Rush is Garchomp flying at you, which could probably break your house completely. Goodbye house. But like your city or town should be fine. Like the local government will survive. Dragon Tail is big dragon with a tail, so I'll put it there. Although Gumi gets Dragon Tail, right? And Gumi isn't like killing me, so I'll put it in like not hurting a fly. Because if Gumi were to like drop a meteor on my head, I'm dead. But if Gumi were to like smack me with its goo, I'd be fine. Drain Punch is, I think it's here because like what's going on to like drain your life force? Like your life force is getting drained, so you're fucked, but your house is fine. Draining Kiss, same reasoning. Dream Eater, you have to be asleep, and even then, like you're fine. Drill Peck could probably like drill a hole in you. Drill run, same thing. Drum beating, kind of just plays the drums, right? Dual chop is, you're fine. Dual wing beat is bird hits you twice with its wings. Like if Pidgey were to use this, I'd be fine. Um, yeah. Grassy glide is like a slip and slide, right? Yeah. I mean, I think everyone would be fine. Dynamax cannon, um, is destroying your city or town. I'm sorry, but goodbye town, goodbye city. Um, Yeah, Eternatus was like threatening to destroy the world from Awakening. And while we're at it, Eterna Beam is a planetary disaster. It's a planetary threat. Um, Big Eternatus goes into the sky and like just uses 1/10 of its power. Yeah, no, we're all cooked if it uses that. Dynamic Punch is a pretty strong punch. Earth Power, Dead, Earthquake. If you're in San Andreas, like I think it's like Island or it'll feel Island. But if it's like I like to imagine like I don't know, if Garchomp uses Earthquake, like your city is destroyed. Goodbye city. Um, but like America will survive. If Groudon uses Earthquake, well, it has its own Earthquake, so we don't have to worry about that. I don't know why Groudon is here. It literally has its own move. Echoed Voice, trash. Eerie Impulse, I don't even know what that does. Eerie Spell? Is that like a witch's move? What are these new moves? Like, they're so like fake. Um, I don't know. He has a spell on you. It could probably like curse you, but it's like Diet Curse. Egg Bomb. Bombs are strong. Depends on the egg. I think it could break your house. If it's like a big egg, no, it would never destroy it down. It would destroy your house. But other than that, like you're fine. Electric terrain could probably like fuck with the electric grid and might like electrocute you to death. So I'll put it here, but like the house is fine, the city's fine. Electrify, you're probably dead, but everything else is fine. Electro ball, probably like dead. Electro web, probably also dead, unfortunately. I don't know what embargo does. Oh, embargo's like where a country says we're not going to do trade with you, right? That's like a continental like island thing. Although it's kind of like by territory, right? Um like if Zimbabwe gets hit with embargo, like I mean, I'm sorry Zimbabwe, but if America gets hit with embargo, that's a big embargo. Like massive embargo or like China or Russia. I think embargo has potential to be a planetary disaster. I think it has potential to be a planetary disaster. Because like if China stops doing trade, like half of the world's economy just dies. Ember is fire. You'll probably be fine though. I got hit with like my grill erupted recently and like kind of burnt my arms. But like I just like waved my hands and the fire was gone. Encore depends on what's happening, but in general I think Encore is fine. Like we do that at like concerts and we're not dead, right? Although Travis Scott, like if you're at a Travis Scott concert and you already like do Encore, everyone's dead. Because the crowd rush would be too crazy. Endeavor can never kill you. Endure doesn't do much. Energy ball is kind of just plant energy, and like plants are pretty weak. Entrainment, does do eruption. This fucked up Pompeii. You guys hear about like if like Yellowstone can like erupt at any time, and if it were to erupt, like there's nothing we could do about it. Like once we know that it's gonna erupt, like America's cooked, the entire world is going to into like a global winter, and that doesn't sound very fun. Eruption has the potential to be a planetary disaster, although it depends on the Pokemon using eruption. So I think I'll put it at like island. Yeah, island seems pretty fair. Like it could like reasonably devastate like the entire place it's on, but like it's not it had to be like Primal Groudon to ruin the entire world. If Primal Groudon uses eruption, we're all dead. Esper Wing is, I think you're fine. Expanding Force might like blow up your brain, but it's not blowing up your house. Explosion is like city or town. It's not a nuke, but it's a, like, boom, which could fuck up your town. But it's not gonna fuck up, like, your entire country. Extra sensory, it's just, like, brain stuff, you'll be fine. Extreme Evo boost is a bunch of, like, I think it's, like, could kill you because of the copyright. But, like, other than that, you're fine. Extreme speed, it would definitely, like, depending on how we interpret this, right? Like, if the Pokemon has moved so fast that it, like, bypasses the speed law by which, like, the entire Pokemon world is based off of, right? The faster Pokemon should always move first. And, like, if we take into account that Regieleki is, like, it's stated to be around, like, light speed, right? And the fact that you can move faster than light speed with no, like, flash speed force, you would destroy everything around you just to do that one attack. You would, like, tear the world apart to go. So I think it's, like, planetary for that reason. Because no speed force. But it's not, like, that bad. It's not, like, galaxy level. Facade. Same reasoning as, like, camouflage, really. Like, you put on a facade and, like, you could, although camouflage is more powerful than facade because you're literally the thing. Facade is just pretending to be the thing, right? Maybe it could kill you if you, like, pretend to be, like, or if it pretends to be, like, your grandmother and then you fall into a trap. Other than that, you're fine. Fairy Lock, I don't know what that does. Fairy Wind is kind of just like a breeze. Fake Out, you're fine. Fake Tears, you're fine. False Surrender doesn't seem very strong. False Swipe is pretty weak too. Feather Dance is just a bunch of feathers. Might make you, like, sneeze. And, like, maybe if you're allergic to a feather, you're fine. Faint Attack, I don't really know what that does, but that and Faint can go here. Fell Stinger, I see Beedrill and I think, like, oh no. But, like, realistically, like, it's kind of just a bug. You're fine. Fiery Dance is Volcarona's move, and Volcarona, like, substituted the sun. So I can see it, like, destroying, like, a city block or building. Other than that, you're fine. The Fiery Wrath is Moltres' move, and I don't know, it seems pretty weak in the game. Like, it like, rolls up and, like, gets hit, not even, but it's hit, like, by the wind. By, like, Zapdos's landing and then runs away. So it can't be that strong. But it can probably break a building because it's a legendary Pokemon. Final Gambit depends on, like, the HP of your town. Like, Blissey Final Gambit might, like, kill everyone. But, like, I don't know. Lucario Final Gambit could probably, like, kill everyone in, like, the building. So I'll put it here. Because I don't know, like, the HP of the average human. So like, it has the potential to be, like, multiversal plus. Just know that. Depending on, like, the Blissey, right? Or the Pokemon using it. Fire Blast is big fire. Goodbye House. Nothing more. Fire Fang. Fire hurts. Fire Lash, same reasoning. Fire hurts. Fire Pledge. I mean, come on. Need I say more? Fire Spin. Need I say more? First Impression is Bug goes really fast, and I know a lot of, like, big Pokemon get First Impression, so I'm inclined to believe that, like, First Impression would hurt a lot. Vicious Rend, I think is like the strongest move possible. I could see it being like a multiversal plus. Like, I think Dracovish, as long as he gets, like, one hit off, could beat Goku. Right? Goku's not living a Terra Water Choice Band, Helping Hand boosted, Rain boosted, did I say Terra Water, Helping Hand, Battery, Power Spot boosted, Fish's Rend. Like, it's just not happening. I'm sorry. Fissure is big. Fissure, I'm sure you guys know, but Fissure is a big hole in the ground. I can see it, like, destroying an island reasonably. Continental, though, not so much, but I can see it destroying an island. Flail is pretty weak. I mean, the Pokemon just kind of jumps around a lot, really. Flame Burst could kill you because fire hurts. Flame Charge, fire hurts. Flame Wheel, fire hurts. Flamethrower fire still hurts, and Flare Blitz is destroying your house because imagine a big ball of fire running towards you. You just paid off this house. In this economy, you basically just gave up your entire life, and you watch big fireball Infernape charge at, like, goodbye house. Goodbye, I'm not moving, I'm not leaving. If you want to destroy my house, go for it, but you're gonna kill me in the process. Flash cannon is like what? I don't even know what flash cannon does. Hang on. Oh, oops. Let me see. Let me do some research because I this is more for me than it is for you. The user gathers all of its light energy and releases it at once. Light energy? I'm what? Let's look at the Pokemon. Like, it's a Magneton beam, it's a Metagross beam, it's a Dialga beam, Archaludon beam. Ooh, those are some strong Pokemon. So I'll put it in like building. It's like a light though. Like if I shine like a flashlight, I'm not doing much. Or like if I turn my phone on, that's a beam of light. Flash, I mean there. Flatter there. Flare cannon is the geared assault energy. So I could see it like destroying your building depending on like the flare of the cannon. Goodbye. Flaying, depends on the item. It can probably kill you if it's like holding a big rock. Flip turn, not really doing much. Floaty fall, a Pikachu on a balloon, I think. Floral healing, you're fine. Unless you have a pollen allergy. Ooh, that's true. So it could probably like kill a normal person depending on like the pollen resistance. Flying press, you're fine. Fly, you're fine. Because like bounce, you don't know when you stop. But fly, like the bird can only go so high, and like it doesn't do recoil, so it can't be going like that high. I don't know why Yveltal is here for the Focus Blast. Does Yveltal even get Focus Blast? Wait, I need to do some research. Does it get Focus Blast? It literally does. Oh, it does get Focus Blast. By TR, though. Oh, what the fuck? When did it get it by level up? What is this? But Focus Blast is gonna miss anyways, so you're fine. Focus Energy, you're fine. Focus Punch would hurt, but all it really takes is you to, like, flick a rock. Right, and you're fine. Or like a breeze. Like if Gust hits a focus punching Pokemon, their focus is killed. Follow me. If it's in like traffic or if it like gets an airplane, like that could be pretty devastating. So I'll put it in like city or town, depending on like the context. Because like imagine like Clefairy uses follow me on like a big like skyscraper and like forces like the nearby airplane driver to just like slam into it. But other than that, like, I mean, if it's just like a human like has to punch Togetic or whatever, like it's fine. It's a supporting move, but it's a scary supporting move. Force Palm, I don't really know what that does. Foresight, you're fine. Force's Curse, could probably fuck up a town, right? Like if you're cursed with the power of the forest, goodbye vegetation. Foul Play is just like, like your attack stat realistically is not that high, at least compared to like your HP and defense. So, really, you should walk it off. Freeze Dry, could probably fuck up a building. Freeze Shock is city or town level because it's a big legendary signature move. Freezing Glare, probably fuck up like a city block. I can see destroying a town depending on like how open the eyes are. Freezy Frost could probably kill you because freeze is in the name. Frenzy Plant, like scary leaves. Actually, it's like root smacking you, right? Yeah, it could probably like kill you or break your house really. But other than that, you'll be fine. Frost Breath, probably destroy your house, but other than that, like not much. Frustration, that's just gamer rage. Fury Attack, you're fine. Fury Cutter, you're fine. Fury Swipes, you're fine. Fusion Bolt. Didn't Kyurem and Reshiram like destroy Unova just by like existing? Island level. This is like pure. Although island, really? Like next to like Boom Burst and Crush Grip? No, no, surely not. Yeah, yeah. It's like pure electric and pure fire. Like imagine Zeus like sends. Although thinking about that, like they aren't Zeus though. Like pure fire would destroy a city, but it wouldn't destroy an entire island. Future sight depends on like the future, I guess, but like we'll be fine. G-Max Befuddle. Doesn't that like poison everything? That's like city level. It's like continent. That's like continent level. Poisons everyone, and then we're all fucked. I guess like 33% of us would be fucked. The rest of us would be paralyzed or slept. Well, I guess then only 33% of us would survive. Because the rest of us would be paralyzed forever. And then the other half of us is poisoned, will die in like 16 days. So yeah, continent, island, it'd be very devastating. Gastro acid sounds disgusting, I never want to say that again. Gear grind would kill you instantly. You would be a child in a sweatshop. Goodbye. There's a reason we don't let kids work, because they'll fall into the gears. Now imagine if the gears could follow you. Yeah, no. Gear up. I don't. What does gear up even do? Wait, research. That's a move? Raises the attack and special attack of Pokemon with the engages its gears? This move can't be used. Genesis Supernova. Galaxy level. It's a supernova. We're dead. All of us. The entire solar system. Geomancy is Xerneas' signature move, so probably like city or town, but I don't really know. I don't feel like looking into it. Although it's Xerneas' signature move. Maybe island level. Although it's a support move. But like, I don't know what it does. I don't feel like looking it up. What does Geomancy do in terms of destruction? Earthquakes and tremors? Landslides and avalanches, creation of chasms and sinkholes, volcanic eruptions, alteration of terrain? Weaponization of Earth, tsunamis. What the fuck? I'm sorry, that's a what the fuck? It does all of this just by boosting its stats? I was not aware of Xerneas' like aura. God damn. Oh my god. We're all dead. We're all dead if Xerneas boosts up. And not because it's gonna dazzling gleam us all to death, but because it's just creating hell on earth. It isn't like the actual rapture. This is what the Bible warned us about. Anyways, you could drain his like plant stuff. Although like it's draining like your life force, but other than that you're fine. This is like big bull runs into you, like your house might be like your house would sustain damage. So I'm gonna put it in building, but just know like it's not destroying your house, right? Like you're fine. Gigavolt Havoc is a lot of electricity. I can see it destroying I can see it devastating a town depending on like where it's used, where it's positioned. So I'll put it in like this feels like a low town. Like it could destroy yeah, city block. City block level feels fair. Because like if it's like right in the middle of a town, it's gonna like devastate a lot because like obviously. But if it's like on the corner, it's not wiping out the town. Even like a small town. I can see it breaking like just killing everyone on a city block though, and like almost leveling it. Glacial Lance is I'm gonna put it on the same level as Astral Barrage. It's a bunch of ice. But this is like spirit energy. It's like Goku spirit bombs. Glaciate, is Kieran's move, so I'll put it in like city or town. I don't really know, but I feel like that's fair. Glare, you're fine. Unless it's like the baddie on the sidewalk gives you the glare. Then like I think the emotional damage would be too much, right? Like the I don't know the exact calculation. It'd obviously be like based off of your special attack and your special defense. But the glare might be like a devastating hit, like 2-hit KO at bare minimum. Possible chances like Oko. So I guess in that scenario, I would put it like in could probably kill a normal dude. Glitzy Glow is fine. G-Max Gatorade? I'm sorry. G-Max Gatorade. I assume it comes out of like this big cannon right here, right? Yeah, your entire city is destroyed by Blastoise's Gatorade. Goodbye. G-Max Centiferno? What the fuck? Oh, it's like Centiskorch becomes like a big heat lamp, right? Yeah, no, if it uses that, your entire like town is burning down. Everyone's dead. I think it's less powerful than Blastoise's Gatorade though. Right? Yeah, surely. So I'm just gonna put it higher, even though the ordering of the tiers do not matter. G-Max Cheese Strike? I don't know. What's the power of Chi? ChatGPT, what is the power of Chi? Chi in medicine? Martial arts? Breathing and movement? Meditation and spiritual practices? Is it on like fourth dimensional type? What the fuck? That's like it's like on a different plane. I didn't know he was like that. My bad. G-Max Cuddle? You're fine. I have a big Pikachu. This is not related, but it's like a big huggable Pikachu. It's very cool. G-Max Depletion is a big tower, like depleting you. I'm gonna put it at like city or town because like if depletion like causes the big tower to like lose its balance, like it's gonna crush and the force would like destroy everything. But other than that, like you're pretty fine. How tall is G-Max Archaludon? Oh, Duraludon, sorry. Surely Cerebi has a height, right? Height. What? Where is its height? Where's G-Max? Earthquakes? Yeah, okay. Earthquake city, it's city and town level. G-Max drum solo, you're fine, but your ears are vibing. Like I feel like this is like a buff almost, cause Rillaboom just playing the drums. G-Max Finale is just big birthday cake. G-Max Fireball? Oh, goodbye town. Goodbye hometown. You served me so well. And the worst thing is I think it can aim it. So it's not like Gigavolt Havoc where it's kind of just like where the Pokemon is. Cinderace is jumping up and like aiming that. Goodbye town. G-Max Foam Burst. It's kind of like what the ocean does, right? Like we're fine. You'll be fine. G-Max Gold Rush, you'll be fine too. G-Max, is that a UFO? Oh my god. Planetary. Gravitas? What does it do? Like fuck up the gravity? It like creates a gravitational field, I think, right? It sets up like gravity. And that's scary. Like imagine it uses G-Max Gravitas on like Earth and just increases the gravity by like even 1%. That would like ruin every structure ever. Like planetary destruction with ease. Or like, oh, it's galaxy level. Or like solar system level. Because like if it increases the gravity of like the sun, we're dead. We're dead instantly. We're all cooked. Like the solar system is like gooped. Damn, I didn't know he was built like that. G-Max Hydro Snipe. Like we've seen this in real life, right? Like snipers can generally only assassinate like one person. Like even like JFK, right? He was like in his car. The guy had a sniper. It only hit JFK. Or like Abraham Lincoln, it only hit Lincoln, right? So I don't think Inteleon has like a sniper rifle better than that to like hit multiple people, or even like devastate a building, right? Because most of his Dymax energy just goes into going like up higher, which is pretty lame. Gmax Maldor, the big trash makes your house smell bad. True. Gmax Meltdown is kind of just what Overwatch players have. You're fine. Gmax One Blow, Gmax Rapid Flow. Um, um, as I remember it, it's like Urshifu takes a punch and then like summons a big fist, right? Your house is destroyed. Your house is destroyed. Yeah, goodbye house. Goodbye. Gmax Replenish is fine. Gmax Resonance is also fine. Well, these are like Gmax moves, so like it does a hit and then does a thing, right? It's big ice. So it's like building block. Like I think all the Gmax moves are by default building block, which is pretty lame. Gmax Sandblast is like a sandstorm, right? So it could devastate a town, like that's unprepared. Gmax Smite, Zeus Smite me. Yeah, it could probably destroy your town. Because Gmax Snooze is kind of just what I like. It just puts everyone to sleep, right? Like send some weird orbs. So it might like break your house, but for the surrounding everyone else, I think it's net good. Honestly. It's a net benefit. Gmax Steel Surge leaves like metal spikes everywhere, which is pretty scary. I can see it destroying like your house and then leaving like devastation to your town. So I'll put it here. Just know though, it's mostly just because of the residuals. Gmax Stone Surge, bunch of rocks, goodbye. I think the town would be devastated from like a bunch of rocks falling. Gmax Stun Shock, it poison like your entire city or town or whatever. So I'll put it here. Poison or paralyze, which is scary. Gmax Sweetness and Tartness? What? Just eating apples. What, is sweetness gonna give people diabetes? Is diabetes the downside? Gmax Terror, I don't know what that does. Probably like kill you. But other than that, like we're all normal types. We're fine. Gmax Vine Lash is a bunch of leaves like smacking your house, so I can see like destroying your house. Goodbye. But other than that, like, I mean, just some leaves. Gmax Vocalith, what does that do? Set up rocks, I think? No. Residual damage, which means it's like such a devastatingly hot attack that like it leaves coals around that impact Pokemon, which are infinitely stronger than humans in most scenarios. Even like affects fire types, which is crazy. Gmax Bolt Crash? The city is cooked. Electricity turns out is pretty powerful. Gmax Wildfire, I obviously would like destroy the surrounding like wildlife, but other than the wild, like, yeah, no, it could devastate a city, depending on the wildfire, obviously, and its placement. Like if it's like in California, it has a pretty good wildfire, but if it's in somewhere that gets like consistent rain, I think Gmax Wildfire probably would only devastate like the house it's used on. Gmax Wind Rage is like a hurricane, right? I guess he's doing like town level of damage, not devastating the town, but like damaging the entire town reasonably. Here we have some grass moves. Grass Knot is just some leaves tripping you. Grab Apple, Newton survived it, so you know. Grass Pledge is just some grass energy. Grass Whistle is probably like someone grabbing like a leaf and like blowing on it. Well, we're fine. How far? Oh my god. Gravity, potential for galaxy levels of destruction. Again, like, it just depends on where it's used. Rel, fraud, growth, fraud, grudge, fraud, guard split, guard swap, Guardian of Alola. Doesn't like that's like where the Guardian like fuses into a Power Rangers mech. I think it could destroy your house, but really it doesn't look that strong. Like really, it's just Tapu Koko like going up and like smacking down. And it can't even like kill you. Right? Guillotine, kills you, but nothing more. Gunk shot, kills you, but like houses are probably resistant. At least the metal parts. Gust, you're fine. Euroball, you're fine. Hail, depending on the infrastructure, like it could devastate a town that's unprepared. Like Texas, once it got really cold, was just omega cooked. Because like I think like the governor left because it was just so cold and so miserable that he just couldn't take it anymore. Hammer arm, big arm, you're dead, but nothing else. Happy hour, could devastate a city or town because happy hour generally implies that the price of goods or services is reduced by a margin large enough to give it its own like subcategory of discounts, right? If you think of like a restaurant having a happy hour, that's different than them having a sale on burgers, right? And so an unprepared town that is affected by happy hour could have the economy devastated so much that it physically cannot recover from like the events that transpire, right? Like if you think back to Mansa Musa, right? Whenever he did his trip around Africa, and he was like throwing gold coins everywhere because he was like I think he's like one of the richest people to ever exist. He destroyed the economy of Egypt because everyone had gold and could just buy whatever. And so I think a similar scenario would happen if like happy hour was used in a non like negligible spot of town, like even like Walmart. Like if happy hour was used in Walmart, everyone would just basically buy it out basically. And that's scary, especially in an unprepared location. City to town level of destruction, but since it can only be used once, and I imagine that's AoE isn't the largest, I don't think it could devastate an island, right? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that's crashing is like the economy of the city or town, and it's only for the duration of happy hour. Harden, fine. Haze, if it hazes your bank account, or if it's like Vape Nation, probably could kill you, but nothing more. Head charge, big bull run at you, scary, goodbye house. Head smash, big head, break house, goodbye. Headbutt, you're fine. Headlong rush, big head, hit house, goodbye. Heal bell, you're fine. In fact, you're more than fine. Heal block, depends on the context because your cells are like constantly dying, especially like whenever you go outside to avoid you getting skin cancer. So if like a Pokemon were to use heal block on you and stop your cells from like regenerating themselves, then you would just get like infinite cancer and just die basically. So it'd kill you, but it can't really affect a building or like it doesn't have the AP to even come close to threatening a building. It's just you. Heal order, yeah, you're fine. It's just bees. Heal pulse, you're more than fine. Healing wish, you watch the Pokemon commit suicide, so if that's like mentally devastating, that's one thing. But like other than that, like nothing really happens. Heart stamp, you're fine. Heart swap might kill you, but depending on the thing, right? Like if Manaphy like it depends on how quickly the heart swap happens. Like if it's open heart surgery, like you're fine. But if it's done like unprofessionally, especially by like Manaphy, which is just like a Pokemon, no doctor license whatsoever, then like congratulations, Manaphy, you just killed someone, just killed me in this hypothetical. Heat crash, big fire, crash into house, goodbye house. Heat wave, in the context of like weather, heat waves are pretty devastating, especially in like you'll this comes up a lot, but weather in places that aren't prepared, is pretty bad. Although a heat wave varies by place, and like generally places aren't like destroyed because of a heat wave. It's just a little miserable. So probably kill you if you're like in Antarctica and aren't preparing for like 40 degrees. But other than that, like I mean, yeah, no. The more I think about it, it's just. I mean, there's fire, but it's just a heat wave. Just big things slam into you. Ouch. Helping hand. Everyone needs a helping hand. There's nothing bad about ever asking for help, especially if you're struggling. Like if you're not doing great, a helping hand is really sometimes all it takes to feel like you're doing better, right? Because if you think that you're doing something alone and you're on your own, things are so much harder. But if a Pokemon comes by and gives you a helping hand and says, "Hey, don't worry, no matter what, I'm here for you," that's such a power boost that you could take on the galaxy even, right? And so for that, because like everyone needs help. I think helping hand is a multiversal plus necessity. If you're John working at Alibaba or the president of the United States or Goku, everyone can use someone to fall back on, right? Like the greatest superhero stories are never solo. It's always because they're shaped by their support systems. And so for that, I think helping hand is multiversal plus. Hex, you're hexed. I mean, dead. Hidden power depends on the hidden power. I don't know why it's gay. If it's like fire type hidden power or like ice type, you're dead. But other than that, like you're fine. Although it's unknown's power, right? That's where it like comes from, and it's like in everyone because I guess like maybe in the lore unknown's so powerful, and since it's the hand of God, I think it's universal to Galaxy, not because of the move, but because of the implication, right? The sheer existence of unknown means that every Pokemon has the power to use any type of move, which is terrifying. High horsepower, you'll die to a horse. But other than that, like meh. High jump kick, it'll miss, you'll be fine. Hold back, the Pokemon's literally holding back. Hold hands, less powerful than helping hand because hold hands doesn't do anything at all. So yeah. Horn claws, you're fine. Horn attack, you're fine. Horn drill is an OHKO move, so you're dead, but your houses don't get damaged. Horn leech kind of steals your life force. Goodbye life force. Howl might be scary. Hurricane is devastating like a city or town, obviously, but nothing more. Hydro cannon, I think Vsauce did a video and like the PSI in Hydro Cannon is so powerful that it like just instantly blows up your face. So depending on where it's aimed, like I could see it like destroying more than just a city block, but I think it's pure power. If condensed, would only be enough to destroy a city block, if that makes sense. Hydro pump. Wait, what? Oh, okay. It's like, um, I think that there's a clear difference between Hydro Cannon and Hydro Pump, because that's like Blastoise's move, and this is like every Pokemon's move, every water types. So I'm gonna put it into like could probably kill you because it's a lot of water, but other than that, like, meh. Hydro Vortex is like big tsunami. No, it's not. It's like they summon like a pool of water and force you to like go down the drain. Um, Maybe your house gets destroyed, but other than that, like you're kind of chilling. Hyper Beam is terrifying. Do you guys know that? Do you guys see that one Rayquaza clip of like it fighting Deoxys, and then Deoxys just takes a point blank Hyper Beam and dies? Like you can see Deoxys turning into defense form, and it just dies. That's scary. Hyper Fang, you might die. You might die. Hyper Voice, your ears might explode. Hyperspace Fury. For both of Hoopa's moves, the way I interpret it is they like open a hole in space time. You are literally being hit with punches that have infinite acceleration, so they have infinite force. That is terrifying. That could literally destroy anything. Depending on like the implication. But I'm gonna put Hoopa on like genie bottle form lower because I hate Hoopa. It's fucking annoying. I hate his movie. Hypnosis puts you to sleep, you're fine. Ice Ball, yeah, look at Seal. He's cute. Ice Beam, you're probably dead. Ice Burn, probably the city or town. Right? That's where I put the other Kyurem. Yeah. Like I feel like they're like the same. Although I think that these two could like, cause it's the electricity and the ice. And it's like the fire and it's like so cold it's hot. Or so hot it's cold or whatever. I guess you like destroying the town. Ice Fang might make you shiver a little bit, but like it literally heals the wound. Ice Hammer, big hand hits you, you're dead. Ice Punch, you're fine. Ice Shard, you should be fine. Icicle Crash, could destroy your house. Like icicles are heavy. They have a lot of force. Like if you're underneath an icicle and like lands on your head, you have a non-zero chance of dying. Icy Wind might kill you. Imprison, depends. Like if they imprison your breathing, it's pretty bad. So I'll put it there. Incinerate, you're dead. Infernal? What the fuck is an infernal parade? Well, I know parades tend to go around like a city or town, and so I'm imagining like a fiery parade. That's destroying everything in its wake, right? That's like the one move. Inferno Overdrive is a big fireball. It's killing everyone. Inferno, probably your house gets destroyed. Yeah, I think your house. Other than that, like not. Infestation, it's just a bunch of bugs. Just kill them. Ingrain, no. Instruct is fine. Iron Deluge is fine. Iron Defense, Iron Head, you should be fine. Like, although, like I'm imagining like a train ramming into you, and you're dead if a train hits you, right? Like we've all seen the boys. Like, I mean, come on. Iron Tail could destroy your house because it's a big tail. As long as it hits, and I'm imagining that hits like your big, thing. Jaw Lock, could probably kill you. Judgment, the Wrath of God. In Pokemon lore, like every iteration is like its own universe, and there's one like true form Arceus that like this is not Arceus's true form, which implies that Arceus is so strong that it can create like a literal infinite multiverse by just existing, right? There is no what came first, the Arceus or the egg. Arceus always just was. Like if Arceus's true form didn't exist, the Pokemon universe wouldn't exist. The baby form Arceus's wouldn't exist. Giratina's wouldn't ever exist. This is like the Wrath of True Form Arceus. I think saying is multiversal plus is downplaying. Like this is like an 11th dimensional attack because Arceus is like such a complex being. None of us could ever hope to comprehend it. Because the second we're like a 4th dimensional figure, well, you exist in Arceus' plane, right? You exist because Arceus wants you to, basically. And yeah, High Jump Kick is gonna miss. Jungle Healing, yeah. Karate Chop it wouldn't kill you, but you might be hurt. Kinesis, I don't even know what that does. King Shield, nice shield, bro. I like it. Knock Off, you're fine. Land's Wrath, Angry Legendary, goodbye town. Laser Focus is what I need to do for my engineering homework. Lash Out, just gamer rage. Last Resort, kind of, doesn't really happen. Lava Plume makes me think of like a fissure in the ground, like erupting with fire. Like your house is gone. The town should be fine. It should recover, especially after the move is done being used. Leaf Blade, I'm putting it in could kill you because like it's just a blade. Leaf Storm, bunch of leaves, but like you're fine. You've jumped in leaf piles before. Same thing with Leaf Tornado. Same thing with Leaf Fates. Leech Life is kind of just like what mosquitoes do. So if you'll die to a mosquito, you'll die to this. Other than that, you're fine. Leech Seed like saps your life force continuously until you're dead. So yeah. Mimikyu's Let's Snuggle Forever is terrifying because Mimikyu jumps on top of you and you're forced to look at Mimikyu. So you die instantly. You're just dead. But I don't think Mimikyu could like destroy a house. Lick is kind of freaky. Life Dew, it's fine. Light of Ruins isn't that like the power AZ used to like split the multiverse? I think it's a universal attack because it literally split the Pokemon multiverse into like yeah, multiversal plus I think is pretty fair. Just know everything is like tiers below Arceus. I'm gonna make one more tier that's incomprehensible. I hate when tiers do that. Yeah, I'll just put this is like the very top. There we go. Just because it's like so much stronger than everything else. I'll put Light of Ruin at the very top of Multiversal because it did split the infinite or like it created the infinite Pokemon multiverse. Light Screen doesn't really do much. Light that burns the sky, the light deity, blasting its pure energy. Like Necrozma, like ruined an entire like universe because it wanted to. And you're telling me that that's the full or I think it's Universal Plus, like just the attack, but the Pokemon is a multiversal threat. So I'm gonna put it in Multiversal Plus. Liquidation, but big water. Water hurts sometimes. Lock on is fine. Lovely kiss depends on the woman, depends on the man, depends on whatever you're into. But all in all, I think it's like pretty. Like, if anything, it'd give you, like, a boost in stats. Low kick, you're fine. Low sweep, you're fine. Lucky chant, I love gambling. Lunar blessing, you're fine. Lunar dance, you're fine. Like, the moon, it's just the moon. Although the moon dies. And do you know the planetary destruction? That, like, the moon, like, holds the waters back. So if we don't have, like, the moon's gravity to, like, impact the tides, the world as we know it would collapse. If we don't have like the moon to illuminate the night sky, so many animals that are like nocturnal predators are just instantly like rendered useless. So I'm put it there. Lunge, bug just runs at you. Luster Purge is Latios's move. I'm just gonna do a quick Google search just to see like the power of Luster Purge. Burst attacks with a burst of light, injures the foe, damaging burst of light, ouch. I think light attacks are like building the city block at least. Mach punch, depends on like if it really is a punch at Mach speed, depends on the Mach speed, but assuming it's like the highest end of Mach, it could devastate a town simply because of like the shockwave. So I'll put it here. Magic Coat is not really magic powder. That's just cocaine, really. Magic Room is fine. Magical Leaf is just a leaf. Magma Storm. Big Fire Tornado. I think the town is devastated. The island's fine. But if it's like a big tornado of fire, like we're all cooked. Magnet Bomb. I'm thinking this is like more of an EMP. So like a town is pretty ruined by an EMP. A city should be fine. If it's an actual bomb and then an EMP, it's town level. But if it's just an EMP, I'd put it at building level just because of how devastating like an EMP truly is. Magnet Rise, what the magnetic flux? What? Magnitude, that's like an earthquake, and it depends on like the magnitude that you roll. But generally, like the mid to high range of magnitude could be devastating to a city. Depends on the size of the city, obviously. Malicious Moonsault is like Incineroar's wrestling move. You're dead, but anything else is like fine. Match Block, doesn't Greninja just throw up a mat? Max Airstream, I imagine to be a miniature hurricane. The building is destroyed, but it's not like the same devastation as like a Bleak Wind or just a raw hurricane or Lugia's hurricane. Max Darkness, it just turns off the lights, right? Yeah, you're fine. Max Flare is a big firewall. Goodbye House. Max Flutterby is just big bugs. Max Geyser is probably like devastate the town with the amount of water that it brings. But other than that, it's fine. Max Guard is big shield. Max Hailstorm sets up hail, so devastating to the city or town that you're in. Max Knuckle is big fist rains from the sky. It could destroy like the McDonald's you're in. But other than that, like you're fine. Max Lightning is big thunderstorm. The town is probably kind of screwed. Max Mindstorm, your brain is jelly. But other than that, like you're fine. Max Ooze, that's a poison everyone, but it's a lot of poison, so your house might be corroded actually, depending. Max Overgrowth, you're fine. Max Phantasm. Ooh, spooky. Doesn't a chair fly in the air? I think you die because of the objects. Max Quake. A tier above. Actually, I'll put it on the same level as like Fissure. No, I'll move Fissure down a tier, simply because Max Quake is like a step up. Although, I'll put it at the very top of City or Town. I think that the city is completely destroyed. That is the pinnacle of city devastation. To destroy a city, or like, like building, yeah, building. Goodbye, house. Max Starfall. It's just like a bunch of weird orbs falling from the sky and then exploding in a beam of light. Oh my god. The city is dead. Like, if it summons just light beams, the island is cooked because it's just pure energy. We're all dead. There's nothing we can do. The stars are falling. Bruh. Steel Spike could probably destroy a house, but it doesn't have like big AoE. It's kind of just like very controlled. Max Strike could kill you, but it's just big normal. Max Wormwind, probably like city block levels of destruction. Like, again, it doesn't have like the AoE of Max Wind Rage or like the Max Wind moves. I don't know why Max Airstream isn't at town level. It's a lot of wind. Like, I think any of the strong air attacks like could like destroy more than like a concentrated assault. Me first. No. Meditate. What? Mega Drain. No. Fraud. Big Bug. Memento. You're sad for the rest of your life. So I'll put it here. Menacing Moonray's Maelstrom. This is a fusion between Necrozma, one of the stronger legendaries, and Lunala, one of the stronger legendaries, and it's the Z move. I think the planet is screwed. Metal Burst depends on what happens, but I think it's worse than Bide, maybe. Because it's like, I just see Bastiodon and I think of how bad of a Pokemon it is, no matter what happens. Metal Sound is just me when I put forks together. Meteor Assault, that's just where Surfetched runs really fast at you and hits you, right? Yeah, it's like, it could kill you, but I don't think your house is fucked. Meteor Beam, like, the Pokemon absorbs cosmic power and it launches. Yeah, I can see like the town being devastated simply because of the cosmic power that's put into it. But nothing more. Meteor Mash is just big metal. Like, see your house getting destroyed, but nothing more. Metronome depends, has the potential. Actually, I don't think it can use like any of these devastating moves. So, yeah, I'll put it here. Milk Drink is fine. Mimic depends, but I'll just put it here. Mind Blown is a big explosion from an extraterrestrial being. I'll put it in town because like it does hit multiple opponents. It's a very strong move. So I think in practice it's like a big bomb. Mind Reader, no. Minimize, no. Miracle Eye, no. Mirror Coat, no. Mirror Move, no. Mirror Shot, what? Mist Ball, it seems like a Latias move. Why is Reshiram on Mist? Misty Explosion, it's just a cute explosion. So you might go like ooh woo. Other than that, like, you're fine. Cosmic Power or Cosmic Energy is scary. A Moongeist Beam is just pure moon energy from a strong Pokemon. I'll put it in Continental Island because I put the other thing in like much higher. Moonlight is fine. Morning Sun, I mean, congratulations, you woke up. Mountain Gale. This is like a Pokemon that like just casually runs over an island. Or not an island, but like a mountain, right? In like PLA. So it's like probably an island threat. Like if this Pokemon were to like gale the mountain. Mud Bomb, you should be fine. Mud Shot, you should also be fine. These are just like I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye. Muddy Water depends on the like if it's infected water, it's fine, but it's like Swamper's water, so you should be fine. Silvally is a fraud. Mystical Fire is a hot fire move. Mystical Power, it's run by the Lake Guardians, right? And the Lake Guardians suck. I don't think there's ever been a time in VGC history where a singular Lake Guardian has ever made day 2 in any Pokemon regional. Please let me know if I'm wrong, but no one's gonna watch this far, so it doesn't matter. I can just lie. The Lake Guardians are trash. Nasty Plot is evil. Natural Gift is meh. Nature Power, meh. Like Mother Nature, I mean, it depends on the power of Mother Nature. Needle Arm, depends on what it hits. It could probably kill you, like, reasonably. Never Ending Nightmare should be fine, right? You're just like tormented all your life. So I'll put it in like here. Night Days, Nightshade can't even hit you. Night Slash, it's just a evil slash. Should be fine. Although a slash is like scary, so I'll put it in probably to kill you. Nightmare, oh no, I'm having a bad dream. No Retreat, doesn't it like summon an island and like explosions? So like these Pokemon have the ability to summon an island just to like boost them up, which is horrific. It's literally a domain expansion. Like these motherfuckers are out here like Sukuna. Noble Roar, just the Lion King, and Mufasa died. So Nuzzle, probably like it always paralyzes you, so you're devastated, but nothing more. Oblivion Wing, I don't know where. Yeah, Xerneas is there, so that seems fair. I don't know what Oblivion Wing does, but you know, Obstruct should be fine. Oceanic Operetta, it's just big water balls, right? Yeah, you're dead, but. Octazooka, I don't know if squidding gets toxic to humans, so I'm just gonna put it here. Octolock, I don't know, I mean, it just kind of strangles you, so, yeah, you might actually, you die. Odor Sleuth is weak. Ominous Wind is, ooh, spooky. Origin Pulse is the signature move of Kyogre, who is a planetary. Outrage is Angry Dragon. Would destroy your house. Nothing too crazy. Overdrive is Bzz Electric. Overheat is I'm on fire. Pain Split. You share the pain, so you're fine. You're fine. Oh, you're always fine. Parabolic Charge, meh. Parting Shot is just saying fuck you and walking away. Payday is exciting for everyone. I think it's less impactful than where is it? Than like Embargo or Happy Hour, because like it just gives you some money. Like it's a Mr. Beast day. Payback, nah, Pokemon just hits you. If you hit it first, like you're kind of screwed, but just don't hit it. Perish Song, kills the city. Everyone's dead. Petal Blizzard is a bunch of leaves. Petal Dance is another, like, more leaves. Like, why are all the grass moves just, like, green energy or leaf? Like, come on. There's more to grass than just leaves. Phantom Force is Spooky Ghost. Photon Geyser. I'm assuming that these are, like, photons. It's in the name. Planetary. Pika Pow. You're fine. It's just Pikachu. Pin Missile. It's just bug spitting and stuff at you. Plasma Fist is gonna electrocute you to death no matter what. But other than that, like, eh. Play Nice is fine. Play Rough is just evil punching. Pluck. Are we close to being done? We're not close to being done. How long is this? An hour and a half. Oh my god. Poison Sting. If it poisons, you have to go to the doctor, but Poison Fang. If it poisons, you have to go to the doctor, but you can just go to the doctor. Poison Gas, same thing. Poison Jab, same thing, although I think more so because it's like actually jabbing you, so you could die from the jab, or you could die from the poison. I think these are more, you'll just, actually, I'll put Poison Fang up in, could probably kill a normal dude. Like, any jab-based thing. But other than that, like, just take some Benadryl, you're fine. Pollen Puff, makes you sneeze a lot, but that's just spring. Poltergeist is Spooky Ghost, but you're not dying. Pound, It's baby Pokemon move. Powder Snow is just a snow cone falling on you. Powder is just if a snow cone without the snow fell on you. Power Gem, I think a big powerful rock would hurt and could kill you, but it's not like breaking like houses. Power Shift would make you as strong as the Pokemon that's shifting its power to you. So like I guess potential to be planetary, but not really. Power Split, meh. Power Swap, meh. It's just Power Shift, but named differently. Power Trick, no. Power Trip, depends on the boost. If it's like +6, +6, +6, +6, +6, potential to be like a planetary disaster. But we're assuming that this is like, Pokemon uses this in base form. Power Up Punch is like weak. It needs like 2 power punches to be powerful, or you need to be Megas Kangaskhan, which just doesn't happen. Power Whip is powerful grass whip. You're fine. Precipice Blades is planetary destruction, death, same as Kyogre. Turns out legendary Pokemon tend to be strong, unless you are like, the frauds. Present, Merry Christmas. Prismatic Laser is, actually, I'm going to move this to planetary. I'm going to move this to continental / island, because Prismatic Laser is the strongest move of Necrozma, and Photon Geyser is not. Protect is Protect. Psybeam is fine. Psychic moves. Psychic Fangs is fine. Psychic Terrain is fine. Psychic might like fuck up your brain. Is he be dead? This is the signature move of Deoxys. I think it has the potential to be like city or town level of just like raw. I think it could be island if it's like Deoxys attack. Like 180 attack is a lot. Plus it's like a special move too, so it's like a big blast. It took Rayquaza to defeat Deoxys, although granted he did do it pretty reasonably. So Deoxys is a tier below Rayquaza, but Deoxys and Rayquaza beef consistently. Psycho Cut is just hitting you with the mind. Like if I just imagine that I'm like slicing someone, nothing happens. Psycho Shift is fine. Like, oh no, you're now thinking Cresselia's thoughts. Psy Shield Bash is fine, right? Psy Shock is big rocks, fine. Psy Strike is Mewtwo's signature move, so I think it has the potential to be like city or town level, tier below Deoxys. Strictly off of the attack, I don't know if Mewtwo is stronger than Deoxys. Raw, like just assuming Mewtwo can hit off multiple attacks, but like Mewtwo's definitely like a island level threat. It's just Psy Strike in particular. Although, since Mewtwo is like an island threat, I'm gonna put it here because it has to be used off of Mewtwo. Psy Wave is what the fuck? Pulverizing Pancake. Snorlax is heavy. Snorlax is very big. Crashes into the ground, killing everyone in the city. I don't know what the fuck Punishment does. Purify, I don't know what the fuck Purify does. Pursuit, don't switch out. Pyro Ball, big fiery ball hurts. Quash, what the fuck? Quick Attack, now you're fine. Quick Guard, you're also fine. Quiver Dance, you're fine. Rage Powder, you're fine. Because like if you're wearing goggles, you're fine, and generally I envision like if you have any protection from it, you're fine. As opposed to like Follow Me. So like planes aren't gonna crash into Among Us. Raging Fury, Angry Fire monster hits you, you're dead. Rain Dance, it rains for like 5 days. Not even 5 days, 5 turns. So like the rain will go away. Rapid Spin, hit one top does a dance. It's very cool, very lovely, but nothing really happens. I'm just gonna speed through some of these. I get to like one that I like actually think is interesting to talk about. Roar of Time. The signature, its implication is that its roar like shakes the fabric of time. Like time is just destroyed by its roar. The multiverse is fucked. Rock Slide, depending on the size of the rocks, could be town level, but I think generally it'd be like city block level. It's like baby Pokemon. Rock Smash, could probably kill you, because if it's breaking a rock, then it can definitely break bone, but it's not breaking like your house in one hit at least. Rock throw, no. Rock tomb. Rock wrecker is Rhyperia's signature move, and Rhyperia is a big Pokemon, so I think it has potential to destroy the town. At the very least, I think it's very high city block, so I'll put it in town just so people don't think that I'm like downplaying the power of Rhyperior. I am a Rhyperior believer. Roleplay is Discord type shit. I don't know what Rotilier is. Sacred Fire is the signature move of Ho-Oh, and Ho-Oh is a strong Pokemon. It like revived Pokemon from the dead. Ho-Oh and Lugia are two counterparts, so I'm gonna put it at island level. Although the move generally, I think Ho is stronger because of its like revival powers, and Lugia is like the stronger like attacker. But Sacred Fire is still like pretty powerful. Sacred Sword is big sword. Ouchie, ow. Ouchie, ow. Let's do some of these. Sandsteer Storm. I think it's on the same level as like Bleak Wind. Same thing with like Wild Bolt Storm. Sandstorm. Potential to be like city level destruction. Although, like, I think it's in the same tier as like Rain Dance, where like, nah, you're fine. Sappy Seed is another one of those stupid moves. Savage Spin Out is big bug, like wraps you up and then throws you in the air. You're dead, but it's not really damaging like a house. It's just some string. Scald is really hot water, and if you've ever like boiled anything, you know how dangerous like hot water is. Scale Shot, like what is gonna hit twice? You're fine. Scorching Sands just sounds unpleasant. It sounds like it can kill you. Scratch, I mean, Rip Car. Searing Shot is Victini, and doesn't Victini have like infinite energy? Right? Victini has like infinite energy, and that's how like every Pokemon always wins. It like powers them up to the maximum. So I'm putting it in Planetary simply because Searing Shot is like Victini's signature move. Searing Sun, what the galaxy is fucked. In fact, I'm moving this higher. Secret Power, no. I'll put Keldeo into like the city blocked building because I can fight off like Kyurem. Seed Bomb, Seed Flare. I hear Flare can lower your defense. It's really strong. Might like blow up your like house if it's used and kill you inside. Seismic Toss, probably like destroys the island because the Pokemon grabs you and in the move animation goes like rockets so fast out of orbit into the like the into space and then slams you into the ground. So the recoil would be devastating. Self-destruct is destroying like the house. Not really a city. It's like weaker explosion. Shadow Ball can't even hit you. Shadow Bone, the bone hits you, but it's on fire, so you're dead. Your soul is dead too, probably. Just judging by how Pokemon work. Shadow Force is like Giratina going to hell and then attacking you. I think Giratina is universal, but like Giratina doesn't even like take you to hell. Just like kind of goes there. It's I don't know what he does for a turn, but he does something for a turn. Shattered Psyche breaks your brain, but you know, sheer cold kills you. Although it's so cold that it freezes anything, like if it's an instant KO. So I think it can like destroy a town if it's aimed correctly. Shell Sidearm might kill you. Shell Smash is fine. Shelter's fine. Shockwave, it's like a weaker electric move. Simple Beam would make everything boring, but other than that, it's fine. This is a bunch of arrows. You're dead, but like Decidueye isn't like a good Pokemon really. So Sky Attack, it goes into the sky and then falls upon you. You're dead. Sky Drop, similar thing, but it's like not Seismic Toss. Sky Uppercut is just a punch. Slack Off, it's fine. These are all fine. I think all the sludges, like it's just pure acid. Like it's gonna eat away at your skin and you're gonna die. But sludge is fine. Smackdown is also fine. Like it's just a rock. And it only like hurts if you're flying already. Smelling salts is just disgusting. Smoge Smoke screen, snail, snap trap could probably like kill you from like the residuals. Snarl, you're fine, just growls at you. Snipe shot could probably kill you, like especially if you're like a presidential figure. Snore, soak, soft boiled, just eggs, solar blade. I just hear it's like a light energy blade, so I could probably kill you. Soul stealing 7-star strike. What the fuck? I don't. Is the town devastated? What is soul stealing? Did they just steal everyone's soul? I don't know. Spatial rend. I mean, it's warping space to hit you. Like reality is being destroyed. Sparkling aria. Doesn't it like heal burns? You're fine. Spectral thief. I think your soul is like stolen or something. You're dead. Speed swap, you become faster because we all know your base speed is like 2. It's actually my base speed. It's really low. Spirit break, I don't know, it breaks your soul in half. Spirit shackle is also pretty fine. Actually, no, it's not. Your soul can never leave. You're trapped in some spot forever. Spit up, I don't know what it does. Spite kind of just means you can't do something more. Splintered storm shards, like rains shards of stone down upon everything. The city is destroyed. It's not even recoverable. Springtide storm is like ooh woo energy. I can't see it doing that much. Stealth rock could hurt you if you're flying, I guess. Like it's devastating to the ecosystem, definitely. Until some like defogs or like spins really fast. So I'll put it in like city or town, just because of like the implications, right? Like I don't know what it does to planes, for example. Like what's a plane's typing? Soaked spark surfer, electric move is dangerous. Stomping tantrum. If a Pokemon gets angry, you're just dead. Really, like if a Pokemon attacks you, you're dead in general. Stone Axe sets up like stealth rocks, but I think putting in City Block to building is more reasonable from its just like raw damage, since it's not a supporting move. I think we can judge it based off of like its pure attack, basically. Store power is fine. Strange steam. You're smoking, I guess. Let me see. Is there any more? Sub-Zero Slammer. Cold, but it's like ice. Like it's just a ball of ice. So the city block is killed. Sunsteel Strike. I'll put that in the same tier as Lunala. It's like the Pokemon charges with the power of the fucking sun. I mean, come on, man. Super Fang, Super Power. If a Pokemon is attacking so intensely, you're just dead. Supersonic Guide Strike is like where a Pokemon flies into the air and falls down, right? I think the force would break the building, but it can't like devastate a town reasonably. Anyways, what was I talking about? I need to find what I was talking about. Fuck, I love ADHD. Yeah, if the Pokemon's attacking you so strong that like its physical prowess is lowered, you're dead. Surf, everyone's surface. Surging strikes will kill you. Actually, waves hurt, like really bad. So I'll put surf into like could kill you. Actually, I'm gonna move that up a tier because I think it could devastate like the building because water just there's so much pressure in water. Like it's crazy. You don't think about it, but like you know, if someone dances around with swords, it's pretty dangerous. If they don't know what they're doing, but generally Pokemon do know what they're doing, especially if they're using a move. So yeah, I'll put it there for now. Anyways, like if water were to be compressed enough, it would be very dangerous. Actually, I put Tailwind there. It's wind that moves in a direction so fast that it like doubles how fast everything moves. That is terrifying, even temporarily. Like imagine like driving your car and Tailwind is used behind you. All the cars are flying. Everyone's dead. We're all cooked. Take heart. What is this? Attack on Titan? Give your heart up, my soldiers rage. Type shit. What the fuck? Techno Blast. It's Genesec's move. It hurt Mewtwo, so it has to have the power of like a city block to building, right? I like to imagine it as like a gun. Why? I just saw Mewtwo here and I was very confused. Tectonic Rage. Is this like the Pokemon moving the tectonic plates? That that's terrifying. They're just making the Earth's core angry. Hey. Teeter dance, fine. Telekinesis, you're fine. Teleport, yeah, the Pokemon leaves. Terrain pulse depends on the terrain. I think most terrains have the potential to kill you, so that there. Thief steals you 1,000 arrows. It's a legendary Pokemon signature move. It's destroying the town. Doesn't even really matter. Because this isn't like a Lake Guardian, right? Where did I put? Yep, right here. Thrash is just a Pokemon gets angry. You just get out of the way. Throat Chop, you can't breathe. You're dead. Thunder Cage is killing you. Thunder Fang isn't. Thunder Punch isn't. Thunder Shock makes you go bzzz. Thunder Wave paralyzes you for life. That's very devastating. Thunderbolt is big, powerful electricity. I think the right Thunderbolt could be like a city block, so I'm gonna put it there just so I don't like downplay it. Thunderous Kick. Yeah, I'll put it there. It hits you so hard that it lowers your defense. Plus, it's a legendary Pokemon, so I'll put it like here because I put Fiery Wrath here, and it was able to scare off like a Fiery Wrath Pokemon. Thunder. A Pokemon's Thunder could annihilate a city block. And I think the right Pokemon's Thunder could be devastating to like a city, but like generally those Pokemon are strong, not because of Thunder, but because they're just strong. These are fine. You have to switch out to even be affected by them. Transform. I think it depends on the intention of the Pokemon, but generally Transform is very harmless. Unless it's like Mandela Catalog, where like if you see your altar, it has to kill you. Oh my god. Yeah, and if it's like barely off, like it might like make Ditto violent. Tri Attack has 3 attacks. Trick or Treat is what little kids do. Trick Room might be a little wonky, but that's just like being high on LSD. Triple Arrows, the first arrow would be enough. Triple Axle, if a Pokemon kicks you 3 times, you're kind of just dead. Not much you can do. Speak of the devil, but it's Hitmontop doing a little dance, so it's slightly cooler. Drop Kick, it kicks a Pokemon so hard that the fences are dropped. Plus, look at them legs. Like, oh my god. Them legs. Trump Card, could be devastating to America, depending on, where you are. Could be planetary, possibly. Just, because of the nature. But there. Twinneedle, yeah. Twinkle Tackle, you tackled with Uwu. Twister, pretty scary. Could do damage to a town. Twisters are scary. Although I don't know. It's a Pokemon's Twister. It's like baby Dragon Pulse. Am I really going to put it above Max Worm? Am I really going to put it on the same tier as Max Wormwind? Yeah, it could kill you, but nothing more. U-turn, welcome to the car. V-Crate is the strongest fire move ever, and it's Victini and Rayquaza get it. So it's wrong to not put it here. It's infinite energy. But I don't know how infinite is, because Victini hasn't like conquered the universe yet. Vacuum Wave, that's fine. VV Volley, Venom Drench would kill you. Venom Shock would also kill you. I like to see like all the dancing moves. I just want to see them in person. I am a huge like theater enjoyer, especially when it's like visual arts type stuff. So I just want to see the victory dance. Also, I put Volt Tackle up there because it's very strong. Wake Up Slap would be annoying. Water Pledge would be I'm gonna put it into Can Kill You because it's like Greninja, and Greninja is like everyone's favorite Pokemon, so I don't want to get like death threats. Water Spout is fucking terrifying. Max HP Water Spout, especially if it's raining, that could like destroy New York. Realistically. It's less powerful than like Eruption, obviously, because like water is less powerful than fire, obviously. But still potential. Wicked Blow would kill you, but not really your house. Wide guard is big rock. Wild charge, you'd probably die just because electricity hurts. Wild bolt storm, I'm putting this in the same tier as the other genies. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Here they are, city town. Yeah, that's fair. It's like it's an electrical storm. Will-o-wisp would burn you for life. That's sad. You would have soul deep burns. Attack is fine, wish is fine, withdrawal is fine, wonder room is fine. Wood hammer is big grass, but it's like a tree falling on you, so that can like break your house. Oh no. Workup is fine. Worry seed. Come on, give me something fun. Zap cannon? I just read fucking cannon and think goodbye town. A cannon of electricity? Zen headbutt. A Pokemon rams into you, but it's like smart about it. Zing zap is Togedemaru's move. I think you're fine. Aqua cutter, aqua step. It'd be a cool thing to watch. Armor cannon. It's just like a fucking blast, right? The office is dead. Everyone, you're not going for coffee later. Axe kick will miss. Bitter blade will kill you, but not really much more. Chilling water is cold, but then it'll warm up. Chilly reception isn't chilly reception literally like a joke? Like the Pokemon makes a joke, and no one laughs, and the Pokemon leaves. Isn't that what it is? I'm fairly certain. This is Koraidon's move. It's all probably like building level. Not really city though, because he does lose to a lot. What the fuck is comeuppance? Doodle, drawing, double shock, electric move. We've been through this how many times now? Electro drift, I think, has the potential to be more devastating than Koraidon, but not in like. Oh, okay, wait, okay, yeah. I think it can devastate like a city or town because of the residuals. Koraidon is more like a focused hit, you know. Plus, Koraidon or Miraidon like sets up its own electric terrain. Flower Trick is like a bomb, right? Bomb made in a bomb factory. I'll put it in city block building. Bombs are scary. Gigaton Hammer is killing you, but it's not really killing the house. Although, if your house is made of Corviknight, I could see it. Glaive Rush is big pseudo legendary running at you. The building is cooked. The building is omega cooked. Hyper Drill is the Dunsparce's move, so probably could like break your house because I just think the Dunsparce like spins really fast. Ice Spinner, the Pokemon spins really fast, hits you. You might die. There's a chance. Jet Punch is Palafin's move. It's just a watery punch, so I don't think you die. You might be put into like the hospital though. Kowtow Cleave. It's a big sword slicing into you. And it's a pretty recently big sword, so I could see the building like dying instantly. Last Respects 07. Lumina Crash. There might kill you. I'm not too sure. Make It Rain would just make you rich. Not really much. Mortal Spin would poison you, but it would free you from like the stealth rocks previously set up. So it would be like a net good. You would just have to cope with it. Order Up makes me hungry. I want sushi right now, although it is 12:17, so I'm probably just gonna eat like instant ramen. Population Bomb is devastating to a city, especially if it's not prepared for like a big population. Boom. Because some like cities and towns are set up to only like house like only so many more. So like especially when like big events go to unprepared cities, huge consequences. Like some people like don't eat type of consequences. Raging Bull might destroy your house because it is a Pokemon Bull. Revival Blessing, welcome back. Insert figure here. Ruination can never kill you. Salt Cure, you would be literally embalmed. No, wrong word. Right word. You would be salt cured. You would be dried out. You would be dead. Shedtail, you're fine. Silk Trap, you're also fine. Snowscape, you're fine. Spicy Extract, can you handle the heat? This might kill like white people, but like anyone else should be fine. So I'm not putting this in can kill you. If you die to this, it's your own fault. Spin Out, you get hit by a car. cars are pretty fucking big. Terra Blast, yeah. Depends on the Terra. Depends on the Blast. I could see it killing you, but not really much more. Tidy Up is something we all should do. Torch Song, I want it to be there. Although, wait. I'm doing some research. I'm doing some R&D. User blows out raging flames as if singing a song scorching its target? What the fuck was I doing? Can't hurt a fly, bruh. It's killing you, and it's killing your block too. Trailblaze, you're fine. Triple Dive is Doug Trio's move, and finally Twin Beam. Write a scenario where it's Twin Beam versus Triple Dive. We'll settle this once and for all. In a vast open screen, two powerful Pokemon prepare to face off one-on-one. Stands aside Twin Beam, a sleek, mysterious psychic-type Pokemon. Two glowing eyes that can shoot off concentrated beams of psychic energy. On the other side is Triple Dive, a fierce water-flying Pokemon with the ability to execute high-speed aerial dives in rapid succession, creating shockwaves with each impact. The battle begins. The wind howls as the two Pokemon circle each other. Their trainer standing at a distance, issuing commands. The tension in the air is palpable as both Pokemon size each other up, knowing that this battle will be one of sheer power and precision. Twin Beam's attack. With a flash of its eyes, Twin Beam charges up its signature move, Twin Beam. The air around it crackles with psychic energy as two intense beams of light shoot out simultaneously from its eyes. The beams, pulsating with energy, are aimed directly at Triple Dive, moving with incredible speeds. Triple Dive, sensing the incoming attack, lets out a fierce cry. It darts high into the sky, its wings slicing through the air as it gains altitude. Suddenly, with a burst of energy, it executes its move, Triple Dive. Triple Dive dives towards Twin Beam at lightning speed, executing 3 consecutive strikes. The first dive creates a shockwave that ripples across the battlefield. The second is aimed to intercept Twin Beam's position, and the third is a finishing blow intended to knock Twin Beam out from its feet. The clash, as Twin Beam's psychic beams tear through the air. They meet Triple Dive's head-on in its descent. The first beam is dodged by Triple Dive's agile movements, but the second beam grazes its wing, causing it to falter slightly. However, Triple Dive's momentum is unstoppable. The first dive crashes into the ground near Twin Beam, creating a shockwave that disrupts the battlefield, setting debris flying. The second dive follows immediately, forcing Twin Beams to teleport a short distance away to avoid the impact, but Triple Dive is relentless. Its third dive is perfectly timed, aimed directly at the spot where Twin Beam reappears. The aftermath. Twin Beam, still reeling from the shockwaves, attempts to counter with another psychic blast, but Triple Dive's speed is overwhelming. The third dive connects with devastating force, sending Twin Beam skidding across the battlefield. However, as Triple Dive lands, it realizes it's been caught in a psychic trap. Twin Beam's eyes glowing brightly, and the energy from the Twin Beam's attack, directed at the last moment, converges on Triple Dive from behind. The battle explodes in a burst of light and water as the two attacks meet. When the dust settles, both Pokemon stand on shaking legs, exhausted but determined. The clash of Twin Beams versus Triple Dive has left the battlefield in ruins, with deep gouges in the earth and water still steaming from the heat of the psychic energy. In the end, it's a draw. Both Pokemon pushed each other up to their limits of the power. Neither was able to claim victory. The trainers recall their Pokemon, acknowledging each other's strength. This battle, fought with unmatched speed and precision, will be remembered as a legendary encounter where the power of the mind and the force of nature collided in a spectacular display of skill and determination. Hell the fuck yeah. What did that? Destroy the city? Destroy the island? The battlefield is dead. I was not aware these Pokemon were like that. I apologize to all my Farigiraf and Triple Dive enjoyers. Anyways, that is the tier list. Feel free to screenshot. Get your phones out, get ready. I think all that matters, realistically, is like, I think these tiers are the only ones that matter, because no one cares about like which moves can like kill a human, right? Who gives a fuck that Aura Sphere is killing some guy? But, like, multiversal? What do you mean block is multiversal? Well, just watch the video. How long has this been going on for? 2 hours. I'm done. I quit. I'm going to sleep. Good night.